So, do I have postpartum OCD? 3 signs that you are suffering with postpartum OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. So that's your biggest question. You've watched some of the videos, you've been Googling things online. You're like, what the heck? What do I have? What's wrong with me? So here's 3 signs that you have postpartum OCD. Hey, I'm Danielle Codis, maternal wellness coach. I help moms who have postpartum depression, anxiety, and OCD heal naturally using energy healing, energy psychology, and nutrition. So you're in the right place. If you are suffering from this and this resonates with you, you are absolutely in the right place. I can totally help you. Okay, so sign number 1. You are suffering with extremely vivid, scary, intrusive thoughts. You probably didn't even know that these were scary, intrusive thoughts. So make sure that you check out my scary thoughts video. I'll link it below for you. So you probably don't even know that they're scary, intrusive thoughts. What you do know is that you are seeing these very vivid images in your head of harming yourself, harming your baby, somebody else harming you, harming your baby. You could have fear of, let's say, knives. You could have fear of the stairs, heights. You could have fear of being in the car. You will have vivid images in your head of bad things happening, right? Now, I just want to start by saying 100% of moms get scary thoughts. Okay, so this does not mean that you have postpartum OCD if you have scary thoughts. All moms get scary thoughts, every single one of us. And you should check out my scary thoughts video so that you know exactly why we get these scary thoughts, why they're here. So that's not necessarily going to be 100% that you have OCD, but all moms get scary thoughts. So if you have these really extremely vivid, scary thoughts, that is a sign, right? Okay. It really comes into more of an OCD when we get to sign number 2, which is it is repetitive, right? It is all the time, day in, day out. They are so intense, right? It's almost all you can think about. And I'm going to kind of go into sign number 3 here, which is basically that you feel like a bad mom because of it, right? That something's wrong with you. So I'm going to kind of combine the last 2 where the obsession over the thoughts becomes so intense, right? Meaning you may not be able to be around knives, right? You may not be able to be in the kitchen or even go on the stairs or even go in the car, right? A lot of my clients, they have this knives one. That's why I bring it up for you, is that they are afraid of, let's say, stabbing the baby, right? Or something happening with the knives and the baby or your children or whatever, so much so that they're afraid of themselves, right? They'll hide the knives because they're afraid they're actually going to stab their child, right? Or stab themselves or commit suicide or what have you, right? So they will hide the knives. Okay, that is a huge sign that it's become obsessive compulsive, right? That you can't actually be around the knives. I had some other clients who were terrified to get into the car because the images that they had or the thoughts that they had about, say, driving off the side of the road into a pole, into a tree, all of which I had, they can't actually get in the car. They can't drive. They go into like a full-blown panic attack. They go into, this high anxiety where they can't breathe, where, like I said, with a panic attack, their chest is tightening, they're hysterical crying, they can't breathe. They just can't even think about going in the car. Some people can't go to the store. Some people, can't be by the oven, be by the stairs, go on the stairs. There's so many different things that can happen based on these thoughts that you're having. So really what's going on is all moms have scary thoughts. It's just nobody told you that, right? So you think that you are a bad mom, that something must be wrong with you, that you are a crazy person, that you, lost your mind, that you become a psychopath, homicidal maniac, whatever you think. And so because nobody told you this, you think all these things. Then all of a sudden you start internalizing that maybe these thoughts are who you are, right? These thoughts are, they mean something about you, right? That you are this horrible person, that you are this terrible mom, that how could a mom have these scary thoughts? How could they have these intrusive thoughts like this? They're so vivid. They're so intense. They're terrible. They make you feel sick. They give you anxiety, right? So now you're feeling lots of shame and guilt over the fact that you have these thoughts, and it becomes obsessive. So meaning that you are just nonstop every day thinking about these thoughts. You might start questioning, if your kids are better off without you. You may have more thoughts of running away or disappearing or just wanting to end it all. That is a huge sign that you're suffering with postpartum OCD, right? Again, I am not a therapist. I'm a maternal wellness coach. I'm talking based off of my own experience with postpartum OCD, right? As well as my clients' experiences with OCD. You can also have thoughts that are uncomfortable. I forgot to mention this, that, if you're changing the baby's diaper or giving them a bath, you might have vivid images and it makes you feel uncomfortable. So there are just really so many things that have to do with scary thoughts. But at the end of the day, it becomes OCD when it becomes that you are obsessing over it and it's inhibiting your daily activities. So that is really sign number 2. And then sign number 3 is that you just are feeling like this horrible, horrible mom. So throughout the process, all moms get scary thoughts, but it just becomes abnormal when you become obsessive over it, and it inhibits your daily activities, so much so that you can't go places and that you feel so much shame and guilt, which then, of course, leads to depression. So I will do a video of whether you probably have all 3 or not. So make sure you click the link below to see if you have postpartum depression, anxiety, OCD, just like I did. It's kind of like this vicious cycle. But definitely postpartum OCD has to do with these scary thoughts and becoming obsessive over them. So if you have this, what should you do, right? Go get help immediately. Go get help. This is totally fixable, totally curable. Do not wait. I will tell you from a mom who thought that I was going crazy. I was terrified that, if I told somebody about what I was thinking, they were going to put me in a mental institution, take my kid from me, put me on medication. I just thought people would judge me and I would feel even worse about myself. And so I spent months suffering. So please do not wait to get help. You are not a crazy person. I do suggest if you are suffering with postpartum OCD, you be sure to see a maternal mental health specialist, right? Someone who specializes in perinatal mood disorders. Do not go and see a regular therapist. They have no idea what these scary thoughts are. They have no idea how to treat this. They actually don't probably even know how to diagnose this. So be sure if you are suffering with this and this video is resonating with it, that you're going to see a specialist because they can help you heal faster. They can give you coping mechanisms, right? Tools and skills to help you. If you see a regular therapist, they will not be able to help you and they will actually make you feel worse about yourself and make you question your sanity even more. So make sure you are seeing a specialist. You can do this. Scary thoughts are easily to get rid of. You can try out my Transform Your Thoughts workbook and mini course. I'll link it below for you. It will give you a lot of tools and resources to help you to distance yourself emotionally from the thoughts, learn how to manage them, and learn how to cope with them so that you can ultimately get rid of them. So you can totally do this. I'm keep saying that because I just want to ensure you are not a crazy person. You have not lost your mind. You're not going to fly off the handle. You are not going to do something. These thoughts mean nothing about you. They are just thoughts. Every single mom gets them. You are not going to end up like those moms on TV. If that's what you think, you will never harm your child. I promise you that. You will not do that. Billions and billions of moms get scary thoughts. Everybody gets scary thoughts, and only a small fraction ever acted on them, and that is a totally different thing. They've had previous histories of mental health disorders. So please, you will not do that. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not a crazy person. You just need some support. You just need someone to show you the tools and skills to help you. Okay. So make sure you go get help. Do not wait. Your symptoms will get worse. The thoughts will get worse. Your anxiety will get worse. Your depression will get worse. So please do not wait to get help. Go talk to your doctor right now, your OBG. Get a specialist for yourself, okay? You can always DM me on Instagram at your mom coach. I'll leave that link below. If you have any questions or concerns, I'd be happy to answer them. I love hearing from you. If this video was helpful for you, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell to get the notifications when I post new videos. Right now, we're in 20 days of pumping out free content for you ladies. So stay tuned. Every day I'll be giving you more information, more tools, more tips and tricks. And more resources for you, okay? I'm sending you so much love. You're going to be fine. You're going to get through this. If I can heal, you can heal. Sending you so much light and love. Till next time.